Hey there, welcome back to Total Geek Live. I am Baltimore, and I am here with my TGL crew, and that includes Kaiser, and includes Guy, and Danny. And today we are going to be trailer trashing the new series KRYPTON. It's like everything that happened to Superman's home planet before it blew up, basically, right?
Yep.
So we are going to take a look at the trailer, and we're going to get to it now, and we're going to tell you all our thoughts and deals.
Yep, so I've got the trailer pulled up, and I'm pressing play now. And there's loud.
SYFY.
My family.
It's very blue.
Triumph
Well, that's
and sacrifice.
makes sense.
How we led a revolution against tyranny. And now
Guns.
it falls on my shoulders to save my world.
Oh, we see the...
Someone from the future
Yeah,
is coming to
that's
destroy
actually
Krypton.
not a bad. That's a
Because
really
where
good
I'm
shot.
from,
Yeah, that
your
was a great
grandson
shot.
becomes the greatest hero of the
Flying
year.
spaghetti
Whoa.
monster. Wait a second.
Wait, is that a Jonas brother or something? He looks like Jonas brother. Or...
So some guy in a hoodie from Earth, from the future, shows up.
I'm
And a
very
Detroit Tigers hat.
Is that Jimmy Olsen?
The story of my family
You're
isn't
gonna be
about how we
super,
died.
man.
It's about how we lived.
some sort of portal.
Okay.
Stargate.
Isn't it Weston Krypton?
Krypton.
Oh
Right,
wait, are
so,
we
Guy.
meditating?
Guy, what do you
What's that?
think?
It was very blue, is what I thought.
Ooh, will you
I'm
make
blue, I'm
me?
the beat of a da ba ba dee
It
ba ba.
was very blue. I don't know. I feel like I'd have to know a little bit more about this show. Not say, I mean, I love Superman, so that's that. And I feel like there's a much larger backstory at play that I would kind of need to understand the whole context of the show a little better, I think. But I mean, the visuals look nice. You know, it's very blue, and I don't know. I would be curious to know more at this point. I think is fine. My thought on that.
All right, Baltimore.
So, given that this is on SYFY, you can kind of imagine the budget is lower. So I am pretty impressed with what I've seen so far in regards to special effects and just kind of like the nature of the show. Yes, it is very blue. And I try to really hard not to kind of research a show before going into it, but I feel like I need to research and kind of see what the show's doing before I watch it, because the random Earth kid there, I'm like, what the is that about? I mean, I guess, watch it, you find out. But
Yeah.
I don't. The whole billing of this is about what happens to Superman's home planet before it's blown up, and to have someone from Earth there just seems really weird.
Right.
And maybe plants a seed is, oh, we'll just send our kid there, but I feel at this point it's unnecessary. I don't know. I don't know yet.
That was a predestination thing.
Yeah. Kaiser?
Yeah, the feeling I got was that they're trying to make it seem like someone from the future of Earth goes and tells him of Earth and explains to him how important he is and his child will be, and so he fights for this unknown, and that's what inspires him to rebel and all that. Maybe, I don't know, it kind of takes away from him being a scientist and discovering it and being an outcast. But it's so young. Is that Jarrell?
No, it's the grandfather.
No,
it's even farther back.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I'm even more like.
Yeah.
Yes, this is Kal-El's grandfather.
Frank L.
Frank L. Baum.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
And being a sci-fi show doesn't really weigh negative to me because they've cranked out like, remember Battlestar Galactica? Came out of nowhere. Everybody thought, really? They're remaking Battlestar Galactica? And then it was like the phenomenon the entire run.
Mhm.
So, I mean, you don't remember? It's because you're a
remember
Cylon.
Sharknado, a little movie by the name of that.
Right.
Yes. And 2 and 3 and 4. So,
And 5.
and 5. How can we leave 5 out? But anyway, my point is sci-fi has potential to crank out some really good stuff. So, Danny, what are your thoughts?
Right, I agree with you. Sci-fi has a lot of great ones. I can't remember the name of the series, but it was great. Where the cop is kind of running the town, or he's a sheriff of a town with a bunch of smart scientists and stuff.
Oh yeah, with,
Eureka?
Eureka. Yeah. It was a pretty good series, and they've in the last 5-10 years they've actually put out some quality content. So I think that they can do that with this. I think the effects will be all right, the storytelling and that. I just don't like the introduction of a human from the future going back. One, he's wearing a Detroit Tigers hat. It would make more sense if it was a Metropolis, whatever their team mascot was. I can't remember off the top of my head, but that would make more sense. Or maybe if he was like from Smallville and it was Smallville High hat or something like that. So, the whole continuity thing is going to be weird because what we know about Krypton is that, Superman's father and the whole conflict with Zod and all of that. And so we're even looking further back in this. So maybe the human interference might make it to where they stop Krypton from blowing up, and then Earth doesn't get its Superman. It could screw things up. So I don't like that. I don't like that concept at all. I think it would just be more interesting if we would have just seen Krypton, no Earth stuff whatsoever. We're only seeing Krypton and only Krypton, and maybe that whole space out there, other planets, moons, whatever. Whatever dealings they have with the Kryptonians, with other races and all that. That would have been more interesting to me. So I don't know. I don't think I'm down with this at all. But so I guess I got to ask, Guy, trash or cash?
Cautious cash, maybe, because it doesn't make Superman seem like he was special. It makes him seem like some sort of predestined plan that was set up 2 generations before, and I don't know, it just seems very calculated as opposed to, oh, my planet blew up because no one listened to science. And
Right.
Did this guy mess up Krypton? Did he save Krypton? I mean, what's the deal? I would be curious cautiously to Cash just to see how they're going to introduce an element like this and carry it through, and can they?
Yeah, I may watch the first one, and if it pulls me in, I may watch more. But for me, it sort of reeks like you were saying, Danny, is like just like when they finally did Masters of the Universe. Like, oh great, we do Masters of the Universe. Oh wait, we're gonna bring it to Earth.
Yeah.
This one is like, oh, they're doing Krypton. Awesome. What's this Earth person doing here? So I'm trashy. I can't get down with this.
All right, Kaiser?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it cash just because I had that really threw it off having that the human appear.
Right? Like I was
yeah.
Now I'm like,
It did not need that element, and maybe it's not. Maybe it's just like some Earth fan that lives on Krypton. There's some astronomer that collects stuff from different planets. And he's like, man, this Earth place is cool. You should check
Young
it
Earth
out.
Boys. Like Young Earth Boys and bring
even if it was someone from a contemporary time, he would have to be in contemporary time for Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
he's not. So I don't know.
Right.
Anyway,
So I want to see some more DC stuff that's not just CW
Mm-hmm.
DC shows. So I'm cautiously cashing in.
Okay.
I hope I don't regret.
Danny?
Well, as of now, I'm trashing this. I don't like that they brought some guy that looks like the iRobot guy in as a human or whatever to say, or Earthling or whatever. That whole element ruins the entire thing for me on this trailer. That it just ruined it for me.
Yeah.
Had they not put in that, then I would have been cautiously cash. But I'm trashing it. I think this is just going to be awful. I'll do, like Baltimore, like you said, I'll try one episode. I will give it one episode. But I'm probably not going to give any more time than that. 'Cause
it's like they felt like Kryptonians weren't relatable enough, so we'll bring a human in there.
I guess so.
I was like, well, you heard it from all of us. We're cautious cash, mostly trash here on this Krypton series. But let us know what you think about this new series about Superman's home planet. Do you like it? Maybe you can give us a reason why you think they have a human in there, an Earthling in there. But like, share, subscribe, and as always, it's all geek to us. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, at least they have their comics and animated fare. We got that.
Maybe he's their pet.
He's the Earth Boy.
What was the score on Earth with that one baseball game today?
5